Welcome back to the 2021 school year, Spartans. This year may look and feel a little different than years past, but regardless, I know it's going to be a great one. To open this school year, SCA will offer a choice for families, on-campus or virtual learning. SCA families previously selected their preference through a survey. Any student that did not enter a selection will automatically be scheduled for on-campus learning. SCA students will be committed to their learning model through at least October 2nd. Leading up to October 2nd, there will be an opportunity to modify students' instructional setting as circumstances may change within our community and SCA's internal dynamics. On-campus instruction will be a traditional school day with particular protocols in place to protect students, staff, and prevent the spread of COVID-19. Keeping the health and safety of SCA students and staff in the forefront, SCA has exceeded the expectations for reopening schools set forth by the Georgia Department of Education, Governor Kemp, the Georgia Department of Public Health, and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, as outlined in their published guidance to schools with on-campus learning. All students and staff reporting on SCA's campus must self-monitor for possible symptoms at home and not come to school if they're experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms, including, but not limited to, fevers or chills, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, headache, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, or nausea. Even if a SCA student or staff member isn't experiencing symptoms themselves, they should also stay at home if they have come in close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID-19 within the last 14 days. At the beginning of the school day, SCA students and staff will follow a specific arrival protocol. Once on campus, even in the queue to be pre-screened, all SCA students and staff must wear a mask. Before being admitted into the building, students and staff will have their temperature checked, walk through a doorway equipped with a germicidal UVC light, step on a specialized mat designed to sanitize footwear, and will pass through air treated with our HVAC sanitation system. Entrances will be appropriately marked to allow for proper social distancing as well. Once inside the building, signage for reinforcing proper hygiene practices to prevent the spread of germs, bacteria, and viruses will be posted in entryways, bathrooms, hallways, and in each classroom. SCA students and staff will be reminded to wash and sanitize their hands frequently, refrain from touching their eyes, nose, and mouth, and shield others from their coughs and sneezes. SCA's classrooms will be rearranged to maximize the square footage and distance students and teachers. All SCA students will have their own workspaces outfitted with a clear desk barrier. During transitions, SCA will make alterations to traffic flow patterns, making them one-way whenever and wherever possible. Floor markings will remind everyone to keep a safe distance from each other while traveling throughout the building. While on campus, all students and staff will be required to properly wear a face mask. Should someone not have one, we will gladly provide you with one. Additionally, SCA has other personal protective equipment available for use throughout the school day, including gloves and face shields. Lastly, state guidelines prevent schools from allowing students to share resources, which includes the use of water fountains. SCA lower school students will provide bottled water as needed, and upper school students will be supplied with a refillable water bottle. In addition to specific guidance for the reopening of schools, we have taken additional precautions to ensure the health and safety of students and staff. Prior to students' return to SCA, custodial staff will deep clean the entire building. As mentioned previously, SCA entrances will include an overhead UVC germicidal light fixture and sanitizing floor mats for footwear. Our enhanced protocols have increased daily disinfecting, which high-touch surfaces are sanitized after use. We recently added an ionization system to our HVAC units in common areas to purify the air and disinfect surfaces throughout the building. Temperature monitoring thermal cameras and touchless thermometers will be used prior to entry and throughout the day. Hand sanitizing stations can be found in classrooms, the dining hall, near restrooms, and in many other strategically placed locations. On-campus instruction will follow a regular full instructional day. Students will follow their schedule based on their grade level, including all academics and humanities courses. For students on campus, we will offer both breakfast and lunch. Club meetings, sports practices, and other after-school activities will occur as long as permissible. Lastly, after-school childcare for kindergarten through 6th grade may be available. This service may incur a small cost. At this time, transportation to SCA is not provided, but fuel stipends are available for families. Once the local school system resumes regular bus transportation services, our students will be able to take advantage of that opportunity once again. Virtual learning students will access courses and assignments on a digital learning platform at the same time as their on-campus peers. This means virtual learning students will participate in courses throughout the school day. Daily attendance will be required for virtual learning students. Teachers will facilitate live instruction to students via Zoom, Google Classroom, or other similar web-based meeting platforms. Student attendance will be marked and recorded for each session. Certified faculty will develop and deliver digital learning curriculum to ensure it's of high quality, rigor, and address all academic standards that students are required to master for their grade. Due to the lack of direct interaction with teachers, additional parent or guardian support will be needed for learners who opt to stay at home. Someone to assist in navigating the virtual learning platform will be integral to the success of virtual learners. The younger the learner, the more support they will need. Parents or guardians can expect to devote over 4 hours per day for lower school students and approximately 2 hours per day for upper school students. It is vital for virtual learning students to have appropriate technology that enables them to successfully complete tasks and assignments online that also allows them to join virtual class meetings. These students will need a computer or laptop. Tablets or mobile devices will not suffice. Access to reliable internet service throughout the day is necessary so students can participate during the day. It is a best practice for virtual learning students to have a designated workspace to reduce distractions and enhance engagement. Should a virtual learning student need a device, SCA has tentatively scheduled a technology drive-through distribution service for Monday, August 17th and Tuesday, August 18th. More details will be given on the drive-through in the next few days. Virtual learners will be able to participate in the school nutrition program. Details regarding meal pickup will be given once class rosters have been finalized. It is important to note that for all SCA students, uniforms are required. All in-person and virtual learners will be required to be in uniform in order to attend class. School supplies for in-person and virtual learners are the same. Students will be working on assignments that require the use of specific materials and resources for their grade. Please see SCA's website for students' appropriate supply list. Live instruction for students begins at 7:35 a.m. and will end at 3:15 p.m. each day. Students on campus will report each course meeting location on their schedule. Virtual students will follow their scheduled class meeting times by digitally attending live sessions. On-campus and virtual students will participate in recess or breaks, lunch, and class changes throughout the day. Open house will be scheduled by your child's homeroom teacher. Students participating in on-campus learning will meet at SCA for open house. Virtual learning students will participate in a digital open house. Regardless of which type of learning model selected, it remains vitally important to keep in contact with SCA teachers. Be sure that you are signed up to receive notifications from teachers and administration. Instructions will be sent via a welcome email from homeroom teachers on August 13th. The teachers, staff, and I are excited to see our Spartans return to SCA. We are welcoming many new families this year. Our enrollment has increased by almost 100 students. See you all soon, and remember, be virtuous and be studious.